His name is Edward.
Alright, that's fine. If you could bring the car back, right?
Let's turn that off for the moment. You know, whenever I would wake up in fields like these, it was in Livonia. I would be hiding out, avoiding patrols at night, wondering what the next move was to put a dent into the monarchy. And here I am, doing the opposite, preserving the power that holds over this land, that they don't even remember the name of half the time. Off to Balota Airfield to see what the state troopers are doing. Just to check something real quick. Okay, yeah, we're right. And let's turn that to do not disturb. We can turn it back on now.
Alright, that's fine. If you could bring the car back, right? Repeat that, Commissioner.
Edward Chamberlain wanted to run training to see how it would be effective to the greater CCPD, but a lot of the guys are off duty right now, as is obvious. No one's really called in. What the fuck? Okay, I thought that was a person. My eyes are playing tricks on me again. Let's try and speed up the process. Walking is abysmally dull. Commissioner, what's your 1020? I assume below the airfield. In a hangar on the way to Cherno. That doesn't... Repeat last. This is Sigma 1-1. I say again, repeat last.
They're on their way back to Cherno in the car. I got kicked out of the car.
He got fucking... So the commissioner, and I can only assume Chamberlain, carjacked him. That's a big oof. And it's fucking hilarious. Oh shit, whoops. The Flint Lockwood one. The Flint Lockwood run. Flint Lockwood. Ah. I wonder when I'm gonna get my own car. That would be nice.
Officer Roberts, can you come back, please? All the way down the road from what? I said you can get in the car, sir. You misunderstood what I was saying. Alright, Officer Roberts, can you come back, please? All the way down the road from what? I said you can get in the car, sir. You misunderstood what I was saying. You said I'll have Roberts walk. Also pick me up down the road. I'm gonna bring it all the way back. Alright, 10-4.
It's always good to hear dissension. Talking is not my strong suit right now. It's always good to hear dissension on the open mic radio. No, I'm not sleepy. I'm just, well, you know how I get when it's, like, late at night and words don't always, like, form properly in my mouth. My mind is going a little fast tonight. He mumbles so much. Discombobulate. I'm not sleepy. Shut up. If I was sleepy, you would see this, and you hear this. But you haven't yet. Yeah, serious, man. Welcome back, I should say. That is true. Yeah, but you don't hear me fucking fall asleep mid-game. You hear me fall asleep mid-watching a video super late at night, very comfy and curled up on the bed. So, you know. There's a side door on these things? Hello? Oh my god, it's a rifle. Does it have a bullet in it? Nope. Those be... Okay. quick tip. I don't think that's true. It's true. Like, actually, word shit. Have you? Have you really? When? When have you heard me knock out a plague? That's Cherno right there. Oh yeah, yes, Kane does. Kane definitely does. For sure, Kane falls asleep while playing games. It's the funniest fucking thing. When you were waiting for the server to come back up, I think you did one of those things where you power nap for 30 minutes and did not realize you'd slept at all. Oh shit, I have. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's facts. Yeah. Kane, you have only fallen asleep when we're playing GTA. It's only ever been GTA with orientating compass. Can I pick it up? Thank you, game. Hello? Nope. Oh boy, pink running shoes, my favorite. I love Skechers. Now I can tell which way I'm going. West. You know, I once had a guy who was... Whoa. I used to have a guy who was in my unit back when I was Kincaid? When I was Kincaid. And I had a normal compass. And he had an orienteering compass. And he thought north was not that direction. He could not understand the fact that the red arrow is always facing north and the silver arrow is always facing south. He was unable to fucking tell where he was going, and he was point man. He had no idea how to read this. So I just gave him a normal compass. I personally hate the orienteering compass. I like the look of the brass one. And also, you know, I may also have a problem reading the compass, but it just I just prefer the fact that whenever I'm looking, the arrow that I'm going towards has the lettering on it. Everyone says that the orienteering compass is better. No. No, I like my letters rather than just a normal fucking arrow that's always pointing a certain direction. Homest? The fuck?
How do I get pallets off the lumber pile?
How to cut them up. Oh, you can cut pallets up?
I meant think a little smarter.
What's going on?
Not much. How are you doing today?
Fine.
How do you cut it up?
I
Cool
got
car.
you. Oh, yeah. So you grab a hand.
Nice commissioners.
Come over here. They'll let you cut it. What you guys up to? Working on something?
Oh, not too much. Just walking around, you know. There's not too much to do tonight.
Alright, I know.
You
It's
keep
kinda
doing that for a
slow
second?
day. It's kinda weird.
Business has been slow. The trader.
Oh,
I need to grab a bunch of this.
yeah.
And
To ask you
use
how
it
much
for
more,
this.
how many, what do you guys have in stock right now? You know, I'm always looking to buy a car or two. Or parts.
That should be
I don't
good.
know if we have another
It's
one in
lagging.
stock or not.
This will be good.
might.
I'm either gonna get kicked off
Have
of the
to
fucking
check.
server or...
OOC, I'm adding it to the rules. Players are no longer allowed to possess more than 3 cars.
Okay.
I can't pull the M79 out of that.
Where'd
Just
the
because
recruit
I've
get
seen
off
way
to?
too many people hoarding cars
God
lately.
damn it. Alright, well,
I got
that's
you.
gonna be a
I
problem
know
for
a
a
couple
later date.
people who have like a lot.
I do too.
I don't have a single damn one.
I've turned.
'cause you
I
broke,
do
really.
technically own a car, but it's in Shakovka and I can't go get it. It's locked behind a fence, and I just have not gone to get it. Jesus.
Commissioner, that's your car, right?
Oh. Yes, sir.
Come here.
Yes, he knows about the stuff in the back. He made a trainee put it back there because he had it on him.
What stuff is in there?
This,
The thumper.
Oh, yeah.
but it's loaded, and I don't know why it's loaded.
Why is it loaded?
Unloaded. Unloaded.
Keep in mind, if you
Don't
guys
put it in
see,
unloaded.
if you guys continually start seeing CCPD with M4s, we need to
That is
take them.
high
By the way, They need to
explosive.
be confiscated.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's understood.
I'm gonna go get rid of this.
Yeah, we started to. We're taking some of the M4s back.
See you,
And, like,
Yeah,
new
no,
recruits aren't
absolutely.
getting. Yeah, new recruits aren't getting. Except for Alpha, I think Alpha is like the last of the new recruits that has gotten anything that's
20
like,
bucks says I can shoot it. I can't even see it
Only
from
thing
here,
I-
but 20 bucks
Only thing
says
I can say
shoot
is,
it.
No.
we'll be doing a couple trainings over the next few days, but I plan on doing at least 2 to 3 a week.
No, I agree. That would be perfect. That'd be fine by me. Cause
I also, once CCPD gets to 30 members flat, I
Sound
want to cut
fair.
it there as far as recruiting goes.
Yes, a bear.
Agreed.
Because I mean, once we fill CCPD with enough people that each department can have at least 10 officers, what we'll do is we'll see if we can fill the troopers, fill the NROs, and then if we need to do anything sort of similar to a vice, or you know, any other type of departments, we can do that. Because Bush OOC was telling me about you wanting to start like a vice unit, so we could
Yeah.
definitely do that. It's just it depends on how
My
long
poor
it takes to
Merc.
get us to 30, and you know how trainings go and everything. Because I really want to get
Right,
things
I agree.
straightened out before we start adding more departments.
right? No,
It just
I agree,
feels a
man.
bit
I agree
fuzzy right now.
completely. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, and that's why I made that that comment in general chat that I did in the CCPD, because it's ridiculous some of the crap that people are pulling.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You guys like the trooper outfit, by the way?
Yeah, it looks good, man. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've been going over different. Okay, you of course always don't like everything. I didn't expect you to agree.
Oh, shut
Anyways.
the fuck up. I like it. I'm just tired.
You all the time sound so passive aggressive. I love it though. It's so funny. It kills me because you're just like sure.
Trust in Boosh.
In Bush we trust.
Hell
Is
yeah.
that what we're gonna put on the Cherno-Russian dollar bill? In
Damn
Bush we
straight.
trust.
Damn straight. And on the back of it, it says always in character.
Speaking the fuck of, Discord currency's going away soon. SS9 is removing their Discord currency option, so we'll be using cigarette packs now.
Why not just use 22
Oh,
LR like you originally had in mind?
It's hard to gauge, really and truly. I mean, and it's just really hard to gauge.
You can make a
there's 3
national
different
bank
sets.
and then have a bunch of bullets in it.
That's what I was gonna do with cigarette packs, just because there's 3 different types, and you can give each type a different value.
The Marlboro shop.
All right.
So you could have like 100,000,
Fair
So you
enough.
could
a million.
you could literally have one that would be 500, one that's 1,000, one 5,000, and then that cut it there. That's what I've seen other people do. As far as 22
I would say
long
1,000,
rifle, they'd literally
500,
be
10,000.
they'd be 10 a piece. So if you had 10 22 long rifle, it'd be $100. If you had 20, it'd be 200, and so on. That's
Oh,
pretty
jeez.
much how it was going to work with
Wild West.
22.
I mean, that
Yeah.
that seems a hell of a lot more simple than just... Because not many of us hoard 22 long rifle like we hoard cigarettes for contraband purposes. So,
That's
I mean,
exactly what I'm saying. Cigarettes aren't even contraband. I
if they
don't.
used to be.
No, they didn't. They never were on the list, but only vodka
And what?
and marijuana packets and
Oh,
cocaine.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, then why were they
I really
sold at
wish
the black
people would
market?
read before. They were sold
Cool.
to the black market because they were valuables.
Guess? Can't even fucking smoke them.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying. Also,
I just
still
realized
need
I'm
to
in
get
city
one
here and I
of,
have explosives on me.
one of the swords.
I'll let out
Yes,
these.
I'm gonna have to confiscate that from you.
Alright, fuck it, whatever. I don't use the grenades. You can put your fucking rifle away.
I think you're being a little hostile, to be honest.
I will dick punch you.
God.
That would be the assault of an officer.
I'll take my grenades for cooperation with a law enforcement officer.
Because I don't have any non-lethal. Oh, I do have a non-lethal on me. Thank God.
I don't have any non-lethal, he says, holding an M4. Okay.
I do have non-lethal. Hey, by the way, I don't know if you want to actually start carrying these for realistic non-lethal.
Oh yeah, no,
but I know
we can.
the BK-133 does still kill people if you shoot close.
There's still a
up.
frag grenade on the floor.
Yes, I know. It's the ground. And somehow there's a pumpkin back here. What the fuck?
Is the pumpkin?
I'll cut it up and eat it.
Okay. Your buddy took it.
That grenade go.
Tase me.
Black clothes. Hat.
Tase me.
Ape man picked it up.
Okay.
Yeah, Bubs.
You may put
and
them in the
Bubs
car?
is homie. Do you guys
You
want to
just
slice a
hit
pumpkin?
somebody with it. It doesn't cause damage. It
Bubs.
just gives you an Oh, you gotta turn it on. My bad.
That's Bubs.
Yeah, hit
Oh,
R2.
Bubs.
Oh, no. What's your name? I didn't catch your name.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, let me see it.
Check
Table.
the battery.
That's what I was about to
Table.
say. The battery might be dead. It is. What the hell?
You
It
got more? I
died
got
so
an extra.
fucking quick.
Yeah, 3 hits and
Just
it's dead.
shoving a fucking...
Yeah, it dies instantly.
Shoving
That's why I
pumpkin.
really.
Has
I
anyone
have
ever
one back
eaten
in
raw
my
pumpkin like they're
apartment.
eating
I've
raw
been using
pumpkin? It's gross.
That's basically all it does. 2 heavy
Can we
hits
go
is
to
a
Electro?
knockout.
Which is why I ended up killing DayZ that one day, like 3 weeks ago, when I hit him with that, and it had died.
Yeah,
So
no,
what's the
as
deal with
long
the
as you
bloater
turn it
shit?
on, it will not cause damage. We're not doing it. There's just not enough people on.
You didn't make a call to
It's
arms?
literally
Can we go to Electric?
every single one of the people on the server is here right now, other than Rock. Rock's not here, but
How does the
every
currency
single person
system
on the
work?
server is standing in
It
this one
used to
spot.
be rubles, but apparently the bot which houses
hilarious,
the
too.
currency is taking
I
it
didn't
away.
realize that.
So it's going to be cigarettes, and the certain types of cigarettes
Except for,
will be
yeah,
worth
Rock,
certain
but
types of
we
money,
found,
I guess.
He spawned in at the freaking military base.
In regards
It was
to
really
comparison
creepy.
to,
We were all
like, I
standing there, he
assume
just-
American money.
A
I would
Fiat
prefer the
just
22
magically
long
in
rifle
front of
because that's a
us.
singular
But he
currency.
kinda lagged out, so we had to leave him.
And, you know, you could be like, oh, 322 long rifle. It's like,
Oh,
oh,
I guess
cool.
we're not doing training. I'm I just
We're going back to Electro if you want to lift.
Yeah.
Why not just trade for trade
If you'll
system?
drop me off
A
in
barter
Loda,
system probably
Huh?
would be in place
like
for
right
that.
at the dirt
I mean,
road,
I traded in a
Right, drop
VSD
stuff
for
off on anyway.
one of the rifles that I had, but I tossed it in the ocean.
Alright.
So
Alright,
I could trade in the LAR on my back for something nice if I wanted to. Just depends on how much the.
Does anybody want to help me
Person.
search around? I've actually got to go find a decent spot to put the trooper HQ.
You said it's gonna be in Belota. In the
See ya,
airfield.
Bubs.
The
See ya,
trooper,
Tabo.
the trooper HQ.
Later.
See, okay, this is the plan as of right now is to put it in Belota, but I really don't know what the fuck to do because I've also been told that they want to use Belota for quarters.
Just
got a
use it as the
question for you.
HQ by itself. It
Out
need
of
to.
OC, out of RP.
Why
Yeah.
would we
They have
move prison then?
Question. I don't know who it's been, but like in Charno, like a couple of blocks down from the police station, someone's like been double building. I don't know if it's like
You mean the
overbuilding
big
or not.
fucking? You mean the big privacy fence that's double stacked?
Yeah. is
I
that
told
y'all
them to
doing?
tell the guy to remove it, and he has yet to. It's Bezo's house.
Okay, Bezo.
It's
alright.
Bezos' friends.
Yeah, no, Will.
Oh,
what we're gonna
probably
do is-
Henders. Yeah, Henders hasn't
Yeah.
been back in like a week, like a couple of days, not weeks, but
Yeah, no, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send a destruction team out probably tomorrow to get it erased.
Hey, if I do it all today, hey,
I
if
told
do
them.
it all
I told
today-
them that 3 days ago, and they have yet to remove it.
I'm no
If I
longer
do it
I'm no
all
longer
today,
warning
will you pay
people
me?
like no.
I need
I didn't
money,
know.
dude.
'Cause
I'm
I
broke.
saw it. This
We
is the first time
we
I
do
seen it today.
slave labor around this mug, bro. You can do it for
Then you
free,
won't
and
get
then you
my
can
labor.
shine my boots afterwards, buddy.
Then I won't be doing it.
Okay,
I don't do
well,
nothing for free.
we didn't ask you to. You volunteered.
I know. I volunteered to get paid.
Yeah, well, slave labor.
Fuck boy.
So what the fuck are we
Agreed.
gonna do with
Fuck.
Belota Airfield?
Goddamn fucking lips.
Like I said, it's literally listed as a quarters, bro. It doesn't live there. put a fucking tent down. It's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Vivistovo and Belota are both listed as a quarters for the CPC.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't have a house. Huh.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling people to do. Just go get a bunch of fucking large tents and just place rows of large tents up through there.
What the fuck is that?
That's a whole lot of gunfire is what that is.
It's gotta be one of them.
They just drove out of here.
There's nobody else on.
Fair enough.
This is Officer Roberts. I got shots fired. Turn on industrial.
And,
Military grade. Can I get all units responding?
yeah, that's gotta be them, because there was literally nobody else on, and that was an M4.
Disregard that Cherno, regular Cherno, not Cherno industrial.
Crossing this way. Who was the person who found the bunch of cocaine and was putting it into evidence? What was your name? What's your call sign? This is important, kid. You need to answer the radio when I'm calling to you. Well, he said he found cocaine and was putting it in evidence locker. Cocaine is basically, well, you know what cocaine is.
The kid that just fired off shots is an officer. I don't know why he was firing off shots, but we're disregarding it completely and we're going back to electro.
Okay, that's what I had imagined would be what that is. Okay, good to know. He was destroying evidence, I imagine. Jesus H. Christ. What the fuck is he? Is he practicing his gun? Like, is he shooting his guns?
That's definitely that kid shooting still. If you want to go to him and Carver, that's him shooting, so I would go to the shots.
I'm already here. They were deafening.
Is this
Hey.
you shooting? Huh?
Hey, Destin.
Is it you shooting?
Let me Destin right now. Cool, dude. I gotta do an RPG. Hold up.
In character.
Is that you fucking shooting?
Yeah, destroying this can't be. Can't get out of here.
You can't. You can pack
No
it up.
use.
You do realize you can
Can't.
pack it.
Try it. Stuck like that, so I gotta destroy it.
Yeah, he's not kidding.
Yeah, so I have to destroy it. Right now I'm unlocking up.
He's destroying a tent that's been placed outside of Cherno PD. You have a
That's the only
suppressor,
reason I would
kid?
do that. Yeah.
Use
Good.
it.
Did I destroy that suppressor or no? Well, you know what?
Look,
Life shots are supposed to be used, right?
it would be nice to not have a fuck ton of people running over here wondering what the hell's going on.
Might as well, you're right.
I usually am. Okay, well. Are you two civilians?
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know you don't have to
Sir.
run towards gunfire,
Gotta
right?
replace these walls later.
We're good civilians. Samaritans.
As good as
Thanks.
Samaritans you might be, your life shouldn't be at risk. Not for that. let the CCPD handle it, but thanks.
Fair enough.
10-4. Military? So what is it you wanted to do? I'm basically at your disposal because I'm bored.
I mean, yeah, me too, so I don't know. I'll be on for maybe 20 more minutes.
Don't break character.
Yeah, I did, because I don't have a fucking character. You're gonna realize one day that I don't roleplay in this server, specifically because every time I try to, hey Soul, 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 how you doing, Soul? You doing good today, Soul? Oh look, there's the owner. Yeah, see, no, I hear that 24/7, so I don't roleplay in this shit anymore.
Doesn't matter, you still should at least put up a decent, what's the phrase?
It's destroyed.
Example.
All good.
No, I mean,
Like
I
I
try
do.
to, but at the end, it gets shit on.
How many times do you think people call me Bawska? And I'm active every day.
A lot.
Yeah. I just tell them I'm Carver and then I let it slide, and if they keep doing it, then I get mad.
Fence destroyed.
Always keep up the example. Always. Be the example, not the exception. Alright, good. Fair warning. Since that is a problem when it comes to gunfire and it attracting police like flies to shit, you may want to, for any contraband you happen to find yourself a barrel somewhere and poke holes in it.
Yeah, I
make
already
it a fire
found
barrel.
88% pure cocaine.
Oh. How do you know it's 88%?
It's on me right now.
Did you taste it?
No.
Then how do you
can't
know it's
taste how pure it
88%?
is.
What does it smell
What do you
like?
think? You can
Oh,
do...
I'm sorry. I don't do drugs. How would I know?
Look,
I think you can just freaking test it in real life or something.
no,
That is
you can-
fucking
you can, like,
suspicious.
you can genuinely, like, it does actually carry an odor IRL, so you can actually smell how pure it is IRL. Like, I'm
Whoa!
Give it a sniff.
Is Soul admitting to crime?
Not Soul,
yeah, I am.
Edward
IRL,
Chamberlain.
I'm a coke addict, so what do you mean?
Edward Chamberlain.
Oh, yeah, I know. Wait,
No,
Who
I
the
wasn't
fuck is
doing
that?
cocaine.
right now
I was
we're
just seeing
right
what
now
it
we're just
smelled
in an
like.
out of character situation right
Who
now.
is that?
Oh, it's my other
I
trooper.
don't know.
He's good.
Oh, there's another one.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, buddy?
What's up? What's happening over here?
The
We're
destruction
fucking bad
of
bitches and
a,
snorting cocaine off of Bawska's nipple.
You fucking
What?
call me Carver and say none of that ever again.
I thought
We're
I thought
snorting
I had
cocaine
the
off of
cocaine.
Carver's nipple.
No, they're
I
not.
have about 7 kilos in my base.
God damn.
Damn.
Why would you admit that?
88% 1 kilo.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, I
been confiscated.
got
We
nothing
don't have an
illegal.
HQ I can burn it at currently.
Got nothing illegal on me.
Wait,
It's
did
good.
you delete the whole HQ?
No, Prison Island's still there. I don't know why the fuck people aren't using it, but
Does
it's
that
still there.
symbol not mean anything?
I don't even know.
Also, I'm repeating through someone's mic. Oh,
Does
it's
that
yours.
not mean anything at all?
yes,
Is it? Shit. Alright.
Yeah, I really gotta learn everybody.
He's the third in
Is
command.
that better?
8 of you.
My name's Edward. You can call me
Is
Dread.
that better? Edward, is that better?
Call him Dread!
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dan lags.
Wow.
Sucks having this medical condition.
Isn't vodka an illegal item?
Yes, it is. It's an
It is. No,
it's
illegal
not.
and illicit substance.
It is a medical
It is.
condition, okay? I can't help it. The doctor says I need to drink it once every 30 seconds.
Is
If
the
I
medical
don't, I will
condition
die.
alcoholism?
No, it's actually not.
Yes, because some alcoholics are required to drink alcohol by their doctor.
Sir, you're wrong. It's called
Oh.
a crippling alcoholic depression. It's the only way I can cure it. Is with
You know the
this.
CCPD have access to a therapist.
That's not enough.
I'm the therapist.
No, you're not.
Yeah, that's very much not enough. I'd rather do what he's doing
Hello.
than the therapist.
Alright, say less.
Anywho.
Oh
So,
my God,
you want to find an HQ.
Because we had an idea for it, and then we were talking. I was talking
Balota
about
our
using
HQ now.
Balota. No.
Why not?
Why would we literally say that we're gonna keep Prison Island, and then delete it?
Because it's outside the
It
walls.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Okay, but also there's
it's
multiple other things outside the walls, and it's literally used outside the walls for a safe haven. Meaning, if the walls ever collapse and we ever do get overrun by zombies, we still have a walled area to run to.
You would have to run through the zombies to get there.
Not if they're flooding the city.
The shoreline.
If they're flooding the city
Oh, there's
through one of the exits, which is in the direction.
Man, I wish they would add like
Right now
rib
we're
boats
still,
to this
Or learn
game.
how to swim.
Oh my god.
Well, if we could get some working boats,
Everything's
we
got to
could
be
get
so
over there.
technical in this server, and it makes me want to kill myself.
Plan for the impossible.
You guys?
It's normal.
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
normal
I know
for
how you
server
feel.
owners.
I feel like that every day.
There's so many people in here that try to bring things to like an actual realistic level that we can't go to, and it just kind of makes me want to blow my brains out just a tad bit.
Storm send.
I'm literally just
Hey, bro,
telling you
if
to...
you want, if you really want, I can help you with that.
I do,
I can
actually.
All
I
I'm
can cure your
saying
pain.
is that...
Actually, here.
All I've said is that if you want quick access...
The reason that we still have it there is because it's been there since Season 1. We've already said that there's going to be certain shit from Season 1, stay. There's going to be certain shit from
Do not
Season
pick
2,
that gun up.
stay. All the way through till, official release, because there's only going to be three seasons before we stop doing additions.
Why do you have a KA on you?
Because
KA?
that's
Because
our standardized
This is
weapon,
our standard issue
buddy.
weapons for my faction. This is our standard issue weapon, our K101s.
And that's a server reset. Okay. So. Hello, I don't think I've ever actually seen you in the chat. Hi, if you're still here. Why is that one fellow so upset with everybody? That's Soul. Soul's upset all the time. On another note, my fucking DMs were just filled the fuck up. That's a nice shirt. None of you will get the context of that. None of you will get context to what I was just talking about. Sorry about my quiet. I don't mean to be not talking. Getting DayZ, though I know for a fact I'm not going to be on the game enough to get into it all that much. I mean, you could do what you want, man. I'm not going to force you to do nothing. I need a fucking car.
Yeah, so what... Yeah, man, you're not the only one. I'd prefer a truck, but, you know, both are good.
A truck is easier to drive.
Yeah, because they don't break as easily. You could crash into the building and it ain't gonna get hurt at all. Those things are built like freaking tungsten.
What was that?
Go ahead. Reset made the car disappear. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen with it being ruined.
Very quiet.
Oof.
What would you like me to do? Just
I mean, I'm waiting for him.
or make my way back?
Yep.
Motherfucker, my shit's in there.
Why do you have that? What's your okay, what's your excuse? Wait. I thought that was a... Never mind, I'm blind.
What did you think it was?
40
No,
mic.
no, no, what did you think it was? Oh, no, that's good.
I saw the top
Potato.
of it and I went, that's HE.
I had 40 mics recently. Got it off this, I freaking just found it in a house. I literally, you know what house it was? That one, like, is like the one right down at the end of the block. To your left. Or not to your left, to your right. It's like that little shop looking one with the... It looks like it's the
commissioner's
bluish
house?
bottom. No, 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 right here.
Oh. You just found a 40
Literally,
mic
it was
in here?
on this. Yeah, I was looking for food. There was a 40 mic round right on the floor. I'm not kidding you. There was a 40 mic round on the floor.
That's irresponsible.
Why? Don't know. It was just there. Probably someone dropped it in there, tried to hide it or something. I don't know.
Not a very smart hiding spot when it's directly in front of the door. What's this?
I know, right?
Oh, dead chicken.
Just throw a chicken
Yeah.
Hey, grab the chicken. I want to do some ski shooting.
One problem.
Oh, yeah.
I need a ladder. Or two.
I don't think we have one.
Well,
Hey,
no chicken.
I'm gonna ask him if we can use these for police sirens. No, police siren.
That's
So police siren.
relatively hard as shit to hear. Especially when
What do
you're
you mean?
being chased.
Usually I can hear those from like the other side of the town. That they're just loud to me.
Okay, start it up again when I'm down there.
All right. Oh wait.
My signal will be crouching. This should be far enough. I hear nothing. Quiet as a mouse. Nothing.
Damn. Alright, I always thought it was louder. I'm just holding on to it because eventually I'm gonna find someone. Like we're gonna have someone handcuffed, and I'm just gonna whip this thing out and scare them half to death.
I'm
That's
so
the only
glad you
reason why
talk
I
about
still have
torture methods out in the open.
Yeah.
What a trusted member
Hey,
of the
Shooty,
police
you
force.
don't say a thing, okay? Don't tell no one about these torture methods.
I ain't hear nothing.
That's Tavo.
Good man. Good.
Somebody kill me, please!
No.
Okay. Hey, yeah.
No.
Bruh, if you knock me out with that, I will literally fuck your mom.
It won't knock you out. It will kill you. This will kill you, dog.
No, it knocks you out.
So below the
All right.
And then you have to get another defib to wake you up.
Put this back.
Why do you... You're gonna
What?
get so
They're
arrested.
just they're not cannabis seeds. They're cucumber seeds, Meiji.
Shouldn't have that shit on
They're-
you
it's
anyway. You're not
nothing
a farmer.
illegal. Who says I can't be a farmer? I can do whatever I want.
I guess we're
I
heading
could-
towards Balota. We're gonna
Yeah.
fucking
What's
go
that
scope
Balota?
it out.
What are we doing at
We're gonna
Balota?
Well, first
We're gonna
off,
go
my
scope
whole
it out and
point
see
for
if we can
being
put our
here...
trooper HQ there.
I can show you. Actually, if you're gonna put it there, you might as well use those two hangar buildings since no loot spawns in there. Those things are as dry as a
see, but
freaking
we're also gonna add a custom base there, buddy.
I want to look
Oh,
at...
alright.
I want to give it a once-over. That was my point. I was gonna show
I'm not
up for the
putting.
training.
I'm not 100% not putting fat ass walls around it though.
Never.
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly,
yeah,
if you're
fuck
gonna put
that.
like those walls,
I really don't like Cherno PD because of the walls around it. I think it looks shit.
The fact that one
they're
of them is
not finished.
overhanging. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think it looks pretty garbage.
honestly, if you're gonna put up walls, you should put like small walls, like ones that you know
My
you can't
main
climb
thought
over.
process
Or
is
just
I
build
don't
a
feel
fence.
like anywhere inside of Chamberlain Station should be walled off,
You could
other
just,
than Auto Trader.
You could just build
What
a
happened to the
fence.
place we were gonna put it? Why aren't we putting it there anymore?
Because it's too small. I looked at it and I
Oh,
looked at a
it's
few
too
things
small.
this morning on the editor, and I can't
Might ask
place
nicely,
anything
but
up
this
there
man
other
is
than
the
tents.
son of the king of
Shoot,
Livonia.
can you
so
place
no.
those like little hunter shacks?
No,
You know what
I
I'm
can
talking
place
about?
one of those like I don't even the dome barracks that's all over Tizzy. I can place one of those, but other
You
than
could
that,
just get a
there's
shipment
no
of
room for
wire
anything
from
there.
your father all the way over here so you could build a bunch of barbed wire fences. Why not just do
Is that a raincoat or is that an NBC jacket right there? What the
It's
hell?
a raincoat. Fuck the LE.
My bad. I thought it was a freaking NBC suit. I was saying, what's that doing over
So, I had a random today text me and say that he basically wants to bring the LAE back, but as bad guys against the CCPD.
here? What a moron. No. That answer to that should just be no.
It's always
Like,
I straight up told him
missed-
no. I was like, no, it's a terrible
I
idea.
missed the LAE. Like, it was fun going to
I
that one
don't.
training event with you. I remember going there. That's probably one of my funnest times on this server. But like, still, it's not a good idea to bring back an old faction that has changed into a different one. Because
As
the
pleasant
LAE
as this
still exists.
conversation
It's just called
is,
this.
why don't we just keep it in character for now? Just
Fair enough.
saying. No speak of server or blah blah blah. Are you talking about the Novi report on the massacre there?
Yeah.
The one that killed, no, nearly killed the dog.
Well, from what I understand, most of their files are still at HQ on the prison. Like 90% of their files are still there.
I've been there once or twice.
So
massive fucking library.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All of that's got like history from the last 2 to 3 years.
I just had an idea.
From my understanding, the agency's been kind of keeping up with history the last few years.
Who the fuck are the agency?
No clue.
ROC members. They're. Do you know Kyle Snow? You ever heard the name?
Never.
Nope.
Okay. Kyle Snow is their lead guy, from what I understand. I've never met him personally, but I have met a few of their guys. They do station in Chamberlain, but from what I understand, they have areas outside of the walls as well. And they're pretty much information keepers. They're a historian collective, from what I understand.
But aren't they against us or something?
No, they're ROC members.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
they're a part of the
you
coalition.
said they're outside the walls? You said they're outside the walls?
They have bases outside the walls, from what I understand, but
cause how many people are in them? Like, how many members do they have?
I don't know.
Apparently they're... Well, to be fair, I wouldn't actually know. Livonia doesn't have any files on an agency.
Well, that's because they are technically original LAE. They were a personal protection guard for the executive defense minister, from my understanding. They split off.
Yeah, but I got briefed on Chenars before I even showed up here. Not a single word spoken. Or written down, for that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, Vincent may have mentioned them before, but honestly, he drones on, so I don't really talk to him about things. He flips it into some lopsided philosophy that just gets sort of, honestly, kind of worrisome the more he talks.
Yeah.
What is he? If that's a chicken...
I don't know. Probably killing a chicken.
Even in the troopers, there's no sort of discipline for Trigger, huh?
Oh no, there will be. He's just a fucking dingus. Hey, buddy.
Hi, sorry,
what did you just kill? Yeah,
Chicken.
that was a fucking waste of ammo. Don't do that again. I don't give a shit. Don't do it again.
Yes, sir.
It's a terrible idea.
Just use your knife, kid. Jesus. Just
that's what I would do.
I beg to fucking differ. Just run up on it and give a hard swing as hard as you can. The arc will catch it.
Next chicken I see, I'm gonna kick it one solid time and show you. All you gotta do is kick it, snatch that little motherfucker up by its neck, sling it, and it'll break its neck. You're good. You don't have to worry about anything. No blood, no bullets.
I hear back in America that's what KFC used to do.
Yeah. Yeah, they would literally pick a
Global
chicken up
News.
by its neck and swing it, crack its neck, and then strip it of all its feathers and claws and eat it.
You fry it up before you
I've
eat
never
it, yeah.
I've never understood. I was about to say I've never understood the whole fried food thing, man. I'd rather have my shit smoked. I don't give a fuck.
Fried's quicker. All you gotta do is dip it into a bunch of a vat of grease and does it in
where the fuck are we gonna get
5
grease
minutes.
though?
I don't know, man. I mean, shit. If you,
I mean, I guess I could collect it off of fucking Vincent's forehead, but like,
don't think you want to have chicken fried
in
old
Vincent's
man
forehead grease.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Christ.
I've seen how the man runs. It's a lot of it, so.
That's true. It's true. I smell like a field of wild onions.
I'm gonna fucking. Ugh. Actually, I do have a question about you.
What?
Even before you formed the state trooper thing, you decided to live in a derelict radio station on the outskirts of Capgalova?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Okay, let's see. Known worldwide prince moves to Chernoris without any protective unit at all. What's the first thing that's gonna happen? Somebody's gonna bot me and steal all of my money.
So the first thing you
I'm gonna live some... Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard talk about
nobody
someone
would
trying to do
expect.
that.
Exactly.
I heard some talk about someone trying to do that.
What, kill him?
They had you in their sight. Yeah, both of them.
I know people...
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
about to say, I know
word was
people right
passed to
now
me.
who have been talking about this.
Give me a second, hold
A
on.
lot of people that wants to kill this man.
Hold
It's
on
okay,
a
though.
sec.
Because
I'm fixing my
you know,
boots.
by the time they can even aim at me, I'll have killed both of them. So I'm not really worried about it.
Did your father train you how to shoot?
No, but by the age of like
he's
4,
a natural
I could,
born.
Let him talk for
exactly.
himself, friend.
By the age of like 4, I could shoot a penny off a fucking post with a pistol from like 400 meters. So I'm really not worried about shit.
Then why didn't you stick to a military life like your uncle?
Because my uncle's a dingus. I'd rather keep my life.
And yet here you are making the state troopers who put their lives on the line regardless.
In a technical standpoint, I was the one who had the idea. He
That is
just
very true.
fine-tuned it. He
very
fine-tuned it
true.
to make it better.
Regardless,
Technically,
here
I'm
he
the
is.
founder, but yeah.
I mean, I also can see that Vincent's not doing too much as far as government funding when it comes to the CCPD. So somebody needs to.
Yeah, no, the fuck.
Because the man's more worried about getting Cape Galova in good shape than worried about getting his entire fucking city in good shape. So I'm not too keen on Vincent right now. It's a lot of favoritism by that man. Even if he is my uncle, I'm not too keen on him right now. It's exactly why I was not so worried about him the other day.
Tell you the truth, I'm about 1 foot out of the Royal Guards.
I would be also, I'm not gonna lie. They're
just hate
pretty
the fact that I
bullshit.
can't do a fucking thing. But I got all these guns, all this ammo, all this authority to do basically whatever the fuck I want. I could spit on the ground of a man's corpse and not get shit on for it.
Yep.
But I can't do a damn thing.
Hey, you're always free to come join me. I don't know. Up to you.
Well, I've
You
been
wanna get
offered by
away from those
several.
guys?
I've been offered by several outfits, as a matter of fact. I guess my professionalism and skill precede me.
Well, yes, like that's a good thing. That's one reason why I'd like to have you with us. It's more or less just because it's me and him. We're the only like documented members at the current moment.
That's also
Like I had
because
to.
I've not been accepting any applications from anyone so far, simply because we don't have an HQ for us. We don't have set gear spawns, and we don't have a system of occupation set up at all. We know where our jurisdiction is. We know what our generalized outfit and weapons are going to be. But other than that, we have nothing set up. It'll take months to build what we're planning on building whenever we find a location for it. So by that point, we should, you know, have enough applications to, you know, by day 1, hopefully get a full unit.
How active will
Yeah.
you be?
Personally, I have football during the week, so I'm not able to be on every day. I
I'm
could be on
talking
for at
about
least
how
maybe an
active
hour or
are the
two.
troopers in general going to be in regards to
Oh,
law
I
enforcement.
mean, I'm
They
probably
I'm
going to
not
be
sure.
pretty active. I'll be doing foot patrols mostly every day. My main priority is going to be wall defense.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm more than likely just gonna have to watch over all the recruits, make sure they're doing the right stuff, since I'm the head of the whole thing. So Edward, he takes second command for me for when I'm not here, so he can help me out with stuff. But it's also because he's the only other person who asked to join. It's mainly the reason why he's second in command.
If I have to swap from guarding a Chamberlain to walking with a Chamberlain and guarding, I'm probably gonna just blow my brains out. I want more active.
I could slide you a
hands-on shit.
revolver with one shot.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we'll definitely be active and hands-on. Our main job, though, is to handle situations in which CCPD can't handle, or to join alongside the CCPD. No, it's not even that. It's the fact that we have jurisdiction in areas where most of them don't, and we also have outside-of-wall jurisdiction. So if we need to apprehend someone, you know, let's say chase happens, they run from inside the station outside the station somehow. You know, we can effectively go after them if there's no sort of SWAT on or around, because the main way I think about it is, you know, CCPD has a lot of loopholes and they have a lot of members who are not actively on duty a solid amount of the time. So if we can have a good unit and have, you know, maybe 4 to 5 men who are on duty 90% of the time they're awake, then we'll be solid.
I guess.
And we'll be able to handle a lot more situations than they can. Because really and truly, I'm just going to be real. Chamberlain Station doesn't need really anything more than about 15 cops for the whole goddamn thing, but you see how that's gone so far. They can't get training out right. They can't get anything really proper other than the 2 trainings I've done, and one of them went to shit just because everyone decided to run after one man with a gun. Like dumbasses. They have absolutely no safety training, and it's kind of fucking stupid. We're gonna use Balota as their training field, as well as, hopefully, if we can find a decent location here, the trooper outpost.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this would be good training grounds. It's very flat, very open. You can do long-distance shot training. You do apprehension training.
But at the tree line, not the road.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What we'll probably end up doing is, up there inside the tree line somewhere, we might set up a, just, I guess, kind of a nest or something, and maybe have some targets down off that way along the wall.
Not a bad
maybe have
idea.
one 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters, 400 meters, and beyond.
Doesn't sound too bad. I don't know, man.
Other than that, I'm also planning on making them new PT.
Didn't have
No,
PT
and I'm
from
dead
where
serious.
from.
They can pick up a fucking barrel, carry that shit around all of Balota 5 times if they want to be insubordinate. I don't give a fuck. And I'll stand behind them and watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still sort of finding my place around here. I don't know if I want to be active or... Go on.
I'm kind of just checking this out at the moment.
Checking what out?
This over in here. Cause if we, let's see, we can construct. This is generally kind of flat over here. We could construct something kind of off to the side of Balota, maybe over here.
We just got to Cape Balova.
It's pretty open, pretty flat.
That is a pretty good idea.
Not too bad.
You could probably put down... Would you put down like a PD station right here?
No. I would not do an actual PD station.
Oh, you guys scared the fuck out of me.
And keep in mind, I'm still talking in
Oh!
RP, and you keep breaking RP.
Oh. I'm not very keen on this stuff. I'm just...
No,
I
you're good.
get very out of track most of the time. I'm attention deficit, so... My span is very short.
I also have Asperger's, so I feel you.
Yeah.
I had a
Asperger's,
motherfucker
you
ask
weigh
me today
you weigh
if,
a lot like me.
No.
Hey, Tunic. Hi. How you
I work
been?
at McDonald's.
How you been, Tunic? You doing
yes,
good?
I do work at McDonald's.
Damn. You said you live in...
That's fine.
What's your salary?
That's okay. I'll
Like
probably end in
42.
about an hour or so.
Damn!
It is good to see you, though.
I'm an
I
assistant
can't
general
legally-
manager. What the fuck?
Oh, I can't legally have a job.
You'll get one eventually. If you're
Yeah.
well, no, if you're anything like the rest of your generation, you'll live with mommy and daddy and play video games the rest of your life.
No, not me. No, I play football. I got a cool, good career ahead of me.
Till you break your leg.
Yeah, if you make it in football.
Till
Yeah,
I
until you
break my
dislocate
leg.
your knee or rip a
I'll be
tendon or.
Let's give the young man a chance to have hope in fucking life. God damn.
Well, I'm an old lineman, so there's not much hope.
You're a.
There's not much hope in this situation for me.
I don't know. They
Or-
need good linemen.
Shit, I mean, we could use this that's
No.
here. I mean, it's fucking already here.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This would probably be the best place.
No,
Because
the only reason I don't want to use it though, you see all those open ass windows? Well, guess what? We're not allowed to build fucking coverings over them, so people can just hop right in.
you're not?
No.
I don't think you can hop in though.
Try it.
Actually, perfect spot. Come on. I think you can. You can definitely boost into those though.
Yeah, boosting. Well, is boosting illegal in a rule break?
It is a rule break, but regardless, people can still do it.
I've only
This
seen.
doesn't seem like too bad of a little spot back here.
No, not at all.
I mean, this is actually really flat. It wouldn't be too bad. It's right here in the corner of the wall, too.
I just want to see Balota used.
I do, too.
Such a
I
nice
just don't know what to
place.
do with it. Yeah, no, it is. I just don't know what to do with it. That's my main thing. And my main idea was, like, if you guys originally used this as a quarter location, like it was, you know, listed as, there would literally be just rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of green large tents.
Yeah, but also that was back when we were still military police.
Not really. I designed that when I formed CCPD, or at what was originally called the CPC.
CPC sounds like a medical thing.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it meant Cherno Russian Protection Corps, but
That's still metal thing. Words are hard.
words be difficulty.
Mm-hmm. Is difficile. Cold 19 spawn. I would have laughed had you broken your leg.
I wouldn't have. I would have logged.
Anyway. Yeah, honestly, if this area if this area wouldn't have been used, I swear on God, I would have probably just made a militia and had it base in this airfield. Literally just for the purpose of using this
I
airfield
just don't
for
want-
something.
Yeah, no, I really don't want any type of, like, I've already had a couple people come to me with, like, questions about wanting to form a military force and
Yeah, I know.
other shit like that. I definitely do not want to do that. Last time that happened, server went to
Napa.
shit.
I've heard horror stories of
Server
Napa.
went to shit. No, they're terrible. They were terrible. And the saddest part is Heat Seeker's got their leader back in the fucking Discord now.
You
and he's
can
a royal
deny
guard.
him,
I can't because Heat Seeker's the one that let him back in.
but you can deny Heatseeker. You're his boss.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's already been done.
What can be done can be reversed.
And truthfully, no, I'm really not, because Heat Seeker definitely doesn't feel that way. He feels as if he has the same or equal or more power to me.
Except I
And
tell
he's
you
even said
everything and I don't
that
tell
on
Heatseeker
multiple-
shit.
He's like he's literally said this multiple times that because of him having the owner role, he has the same or more power than I do. Which actually doesn't
Not to
make any
me.
sense. I feel like I shouldn't even give him the owner role because he's literally only got the owner role because he promised to pay half of the server payment each month, and he's only paid me $15 one time.
Well, still, you know. That's not how I believe. You're boss, and I have reminded several people to run things past you, not anyone else.
I mean, the
Motherfucker's
only
still
reason,
messaging
because
me.
I expect for everyone to kind of have the same amount of respect for all the owners, of course. But at the end of the day, I mean, Jesus, I feel like with me being the founder, I feel like that should at least kind of be a step above. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're on stream, by the way.
Oh, what's up? That's cool.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, in regards to the shit like that, and this will be the end of the
Okay,
OOC
so-
chatter. Hold on.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's just like, if you're genuinely worried about which hand the dog's gonna bite, smack the dog.
Yeah.
Pull the chain back, etc., etc.
Yeah, but then you got that motherfucker screaming.
Put a muzzle on it.
That's facts.
If it's a bad dog...
Aw, shit, I got me a tarp. Aw, hell.
Oh.
Hell yeah, boy.
Excuse me. Sir, I have a question.
What?
I must inform you. So, I was jumping on all the windows. The only one I was able to get through was this one in particular. But when I got through it, I glitched into the wall.
Yes, but
you were in
can
the
boost,
wall.
You can boost into these.
I just climbed through this thing by itself. And so did he.
I know you're okay. So I know you're not allowed to like block up the windows, but can't you put like a barrier in front of it? Like, can't you put barbed wire fences in front of these? It's not technically blocking off the window. You can still see through, like at an electropede. How you have the front of it? You have those barbed wire fences.
That's not too bad of an idea, honestly.
Like, start it from right here and have it go all the way across and around this, like, perimeter almost, so that you can't jump in, because you can't get over those fences.
OOC, what I can get, what Lucky to do is basically just take a fence, like an in-game, like, wire fence, and put it on the inside of the wall, where it would be, like, dead center of this window, to where it would be, you know, maybe the glass was broken out, but there's still, like, a metal cage surrounding the outside of the window, like a screen.
That sounds perfect.
Like the window in a bad
like
neighborhood.
A screen door.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The screen is still there, but the window's busted out. The main reason I don't like this building is because it's the same building as, like, I mean, it's literally just here in game. So I want to add something at least kind of custom into the area. So maybe we could do some stuff to this, and then kind of use this as, I guess, just the main office to where actual civilians and people can walk in, file a report, stuff like that. This can be central office, and then we have our actual HQ and depot be back there at the back, kind of where that corner is.
Yeah, this is kind of like the dispatch center, almost.
Like the gear spawns are, the storage, and like main loot room and all that bullshit will be in another building that we'll add in over there. Is the best way I can think.
If you want, this is a stupid idea since it's not in here. For like housing, we could use one of those apartment buildings behind you for housing.
The thing about that is also is if you literally go to the map right now, go to Chernoris map and look at this area, Visitovo, which is those apartments right there, is literally part of this area. It's a part of this district, so we could use those for quartering. That's technically what all of CCPD was supposed to do anyways. Instead of living at fucking HQ or at one of their departments, they're supposed to pick a house up there and live in it like a normal goddamn person.
In one of the taller apartment buildings, there is at least maybe 50 different rooms or doors you can go through in there. So there's plenty of space for a trooper, like sheriff department.
What I was thinking was we could just use that field right there, like that I was saying. We could put something in originally and just put a bunch of fucking green tents in that bitch.
Yeah. Well, what you could do is
the yellow bubble barracks, and we could just lock the doors.
True.
And you got to think those things have no windows, no other entrances other than that one front door. It takes one gate, one code lock, and there you go.
True. Yeah, you could use those. What's the other one called?
The way I'm thinking about it is I want to do this to where we don't have to build player built items as much. I want to do it to where we have to where we basically minimalize our building as much as we can.
Now, this is a question just on my behalf that I have to know. Remember how at the were you alive during when the stalkers were here? Were you alive then?
He wasn't Edward Chamberlain.
I wasn't in the country, no.
Shoot. Alright, because I've been alive that long. Basically, we were like a group of bounty hunters, and all around our island we had pillboxes. want to set up pillboxes in here.
We could.
Like, they're not bad. They're very spaceful. Like, there's tons of good space in there that actually look really cool too, because the concrete looks nice.
You mean bunkers?
Like, you could use those as little defense. Yeah.
No, they're actually called pillboxes. Yeah, it's the the
pillbox is just a
Livonia
bunker
metal.
on a hill.
Yeah, it's the ones that are in Livonia. They don't spawn in this world at all, but it's the ones that are all over Livonia.
Technically, Balota is this airfield's on a hill. Technically, because when you come in on that side,
This is elevated land. Let's give it a fucking rest on that.
Yeah, what's a hill? Elevated land.
Actually, in Arma 2, Balota airfield didn't exist.
Huh.
Oh.
The Cherno-Russian Defense Force constructed this as the infection started in Arma 2 lore, and they constructed this literally as a depot to kill zombies. Because the city of Chernogorsk was one of the first ones infected.
Thanks.
But you want to know the weird thing about DayZ lore also?
Or
the zombies didn't come from war. It came from a fucking alien planet.
You're seriously? You know,
okay.
Hearing that, it sounds so
bad.
OOC, the Namalsk Crisis, explains it all. If you ever want to watch a video on it, just look up the Namalsk Crisis DayZ lore, and it explains how it happened, what happened, why aliens bombarded us with a disease, and
So,
yeah.
You're telling me that in a
brief explanation. Brief explanation. Russian scientists went to Namalsk, which is somewhere close to Antarctica. On the Namalsk ice flats, they found a wormhole to another dimension. Small things called bloodsuckers started coming out of this wormhole. It killed 4 to 5 scientists, so the Russian government sent more units there. When they sent more units there, they started figuring out that Antarctica was literally being flooded with an alien species. So, we started going to war with this alien species, killing them off one by one, but their weapons were absolutely no match for ours. They were like
fairly
of
profitable.
course,
You
like
can
Stone
sell the
Age
fruits,
versions of aliens.
veggies,
What did these people look like?
Well, I don't know if you can sell the fruits.
Look
Fruits
up
are
a
things that you
DayZ
just
bloodsucker,
find,
and you'll see what the aliens
vegetables
look like.
definitely would be
Just look up
profitable.
DayZ bloodsucker. It's a PC thing. They're not on console at all, but I wish they were. But basically, what happens is the U.S. government decides that Russia can't fix this problem, so they launch a nuclear bomb at the fucking wormhole, thinking that nuclear fission would close it. Nuh-uh. That bomb got sucked into the wormhole and exploded on an alien planet, causing the aliens to retaliate and basically start dropping meteors, or what looked like meteors, to the scientists on our planet filled with infection. Yeah.
Dude,
that's the official DayZ lore.
Out of character,
How
this
easy it is to
dude's
farm?
built like
Pretty
the
easy.
Demogorgon, bro. What the hell?
No,
Man's
he really
built
is,
like
bro.
the
He looks like
Demogorgon.
it looks like a Demogorgon.
Man's built like a Demogorgon, bro. What is this? That looks so nasty, bro. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe you guys didn't know this, and you play DayZ more than I do.
I play DayZ to shoot people.
That's cap.
I play this game to shoot people.
I don't. I play this game to roleplay. That's the only communities
This
I'm
is the
on.
first server that I have stayed on longer than a fucking week.
Really?
Positive. I downloaded this game this year.
My friends forced me to get this game. I didn't have a
I've
choice.
been playing DayZ effectively for, I want to say, about 4 years. As far as like PC and console combined, about 4 years.
Jesus
as far as like
H.
standalone
Is it true there's
version.
helicopters on PC? Is it true there's helicopters?
Yes, that is
Someone
extremely true. Literally, the
Oh,
only difference in console and PC version is console is literally just a dumbed down PC version. Like, we don't have mods, we don't have helicopters, we don't have certain guns that are actually in PC, we don't have certain clothing items, weapons, loot spawns, stuff like that, and we also don't have the ability to, like, actually mod. All of our modded, quote-unquote, items are already in the game files that we
I guess this is just a server lore stream.
So you're telling? Well, why can't we get all the guns? Like, are you able to get the guns?
Literally, the best way to farm is to just take a shovel,
like,
make a plot of
files
land,
for a stun gun, there's files
put the
for
seeds
an
in,
RPK.
water the seeds, and then wait.
There's files
Does the
for
RPK
an MG240.
Does it work? Do those files work? Damn it.
MG240. Hold on. Whoa. MG240.
Yes,
Like,
there is DayZ
from
files for
Germany?
an MG240.
And hold on.
Damn.
M240 Bravo?
Yes.
Damn.
They don't work.
Damn it!
Sadly.
Can you hold the gun? Like, is it the same thing with the stun gun? If you hold it, it's stuck in your hands and you die. You have to kill yourself to get it out. Is
Yes,
that
you
why
can find the
you
seeds
can't
pretty
use them?
easily.
Or is it
Well,
'cause
I don't know. I would have to
physically you
ask.
cannot spawn it in.
It's different for every server.
You're breaking up right now.
Hold on, I'm coming back. My bad. Anyways, what?
There you go. So, are you able to spawn it in? Like, is it the same story as the stun
Yes,
gun? If you
yes.
hold it, you have to kill yourself.
Yes.
There's a sawed off
And the thing about it is
BK-133 that
we've-
nearly got me killed.
That is true. The thing about it is also is the stun gun technically does work, but it only works on experimental console servers.
Whack.
Oh, man, I'm okay with holding an RPK for the rest of my life. That's fine. I look sick
You
as
won't
hell
be
with
when
an
you need to
RPK.
go. You won't be when you need to shoot someone else because you can't grab another weapon.
Yeah, but holding an RPK, no one's gonna want to fight me. Man, I want an
Dude, an RPK is literally just a bigger AK.
Yeah,
Legitimately,
it's
yeah.
basically all it is just where is it? Let me get it out of my inventory. This with a bipod. Just this with a bipod.
I want my M240
Also, don't question
Bravo.
why. The reason why I have a KM is because it's a lore weapon for my guy.
I know.
My dad was a
it's-
KGB agent.
Oh.
That's why I have it. Yeah.
Spoilers, but also wow.
That's why I wanted. At first, I wanted my faction to be Russians, like all Russian. We'd wear the Russian, not your guys' Russian uniforms, but the combat
But,
one that you can see the white and blue shirt. That with
combat
KA-74s. Yeah, but he said we can't do that because we gotta stir away from military. So he roped me into basically being a sheriff's department,
Oh no.
which I'm fine with. It does. At least I can still have.
Well,
my
back
dad's
into
old
character, real quick. And by real quick, I mean from here on out. I would join, but I'm... Look, I was trained to kill. I'm not really trained to apprehend. And the point has been proven several times over that I am good in basically any position that I'm given. But...
For sure.
It's just...
Nah, like for this, it takes a lot of patience to do this because you have the same job as the police, but you have more area to watch over, and you can't be really mean.
I'm on DeZolation.
It's not even that.
PvE
It's just no.
/RP.
It's not even that. It's not nicer. It's not mean. It's not any. It's we're a higher level of professionalism. Whereas
Yeah,
there are a bunch
exactly.
of goofballs who dick around and don't do their jobs. We're actually going to be there doing our jobs on a more
Yeah.
professional level.
And they're gonna come
Actually
crying for us to
performing
help them.
police duties, and that I feel like if we can get a set group of people who do that properly, that can be a good example for the CCPD, and maybe they'll fall in line.
Or
Yeah, this is exactly why I wanted to be the leader, so I could
No, they're not
personally
going to want to
pick
join
out who's here.
because I've already made it pretty clear to the CCPD that none of them currently who are in the CCPD are allowed to join.
Yeah, I don't want it.
And there's only 8 slots for members, so now there's technically 6 slots because of me and Lucky.
Personally, I'm only gonna let the people I know I can trust in here. Like Anime Panther, he was gonna join, but I guess he left the server or something. I don't know why he left the server.
I don't feel like he should have joined anyways. No, he got banned.
Oh, what he? Oh, he didn't. He did that mass shooting or something.
No, he called the dude a couple names and also kept saying rape a few times.
Oh, I remember that. I was there for that. Yeah. Oof,
Yeah.
poor bloke.
Yeah.
That's 3
There's
streams in
certain
a row,
conversations
baby!
and certain ways of communicating that you shouldn't use in our server. Yeah, we'll get you banned pretty quick.
That's
I understand.
streams in a row.
It's like Buddy calling me the N-word yesterday. I found out who it was, and bruh got banned.
That's 3 streams in a
Told you,
row.
why you of all people?
I don't
All
know,
people,
bro.
you.
I don't, but like it was hard art and everything. I was like, holy
For one,
shit.
your character is white. For 2,
That's
you live in
I'm white
Alabama.
as snow IRL, anyways.
For 3, you're white.
That's 3
So basically,
streams.
you're white. You live in a very white state, and you're white.
Why?
Don't know
is
why
it
he
3
called you.
streams
Of
in a
all
row?
people, I don't know why he called you that.
Give me a
It
minute.
doesn't make sense.
I'll be back.
Actually, shoot.
I don't
Almost
want
10 o'clock.
that word to be a legacy for my
Some books
streams and how they
tomorrow.
operate. Please. I want to point something out real quick that I don't think 3 of you guys... I don't think you guys actually know. But it's been now 3 streams in a row that the R word has been used. Oh. YouTube, you have permission. Demonetize me. I don't even have monetization. Just tank my channel. Oh, God. I'm not safe for kids. This channel is not a kids channel. It's never been a kids channel. It has never been aimed towards me wanting children to watch my videos or my streams. But come on. Once it was used, the first stream that happened, I had to unlist because of how blatant the word was used. The second one, it was used like right at the end by Heatseeker. And now Soul said it. That's 3 in a row. 3 streams in a fucking row. Bruh. Bruh. I don't know why this happened, but it happens anyway. And don't get the wrong idea. I'm not laughing because the word's being used. I'm laughing because of the absurdity of the fact that it's 3 streams in a fucking row. 3 in a row. 3. Unbelievable. Fucking ridiculous. Did he say that he was gonna have to BRB? Did he say that he was gonna have to BRB? Shut up, me.
Only 8 slots for members. It's not any. It's we're a higher level of professionalism.
Yeah, I don't want to
we're a
fucking.
bunch of
I'm gonna mute my mic. Give me a
dig
second.
around.
Anyways.
Bruh. Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
What?
It has been, I shit you not, it's been 3 streams back to back. The R word has been used.
What do you mean?
grape without the G.
Oh.
That word has been used at least once, 3 streams in a row.
My bad. God damn it.
God, I was. I don't want that to be the legacy of this server on my videos.
It'll be okay.
Can we just
It'll be
outlaw
okay.
that word?
We'll.
Even an example.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, bro, you act like there's not people you're literally speaking to who are sensitive to it. Also,
I know. I have several friends.
That wasn't really one I was considering when I wrote the no sexism, homophobic comments, racial slurs of any kind type thing.
You could just
So I'm glad
rewrite it
that
to
you
say
thought of it.
offensive content. In theory.
Yes, but your version of offensive content is a lot different than mine, and that carries over to everyone.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to make the platform user friendly.
Yeah,
and also, you know, TOS.
I'm not one that really gives a shit about cursing or like marijuana, but when it goes to anything further, I'm a little more skeptical. Because like, there's certain shit that can literally get our Discord taken off of Discord.
Yeah, that's what I mean by the TOS.
Yeah.
You know, NSFW content is not prohibited.
It is on specific Discords. Now, if your
When
Discord
it's
is
18 plus,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
But we aren't. We're 16, so that's still minors.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not that I approve of NSFW channels to begin with. If you want to keep your stuff there, you make your own server that's private.
Right.
But,
right,
you know,
right.
I'm not...
Like, I literally... Like, I have the Stony Island chat, and yes, it's considered to be a, what is it called? An NSFW channel, because of the fact that it is, like, marijuana related, but that's literally it.
Yeah, but also that's behind a gate wall that says, hey, you need to be a certain age to be around this, and at that point, it's the user's choice. Because you put the gate wall behind it. It's the fact that if it is in the open without that little gateway...
Yeah, no, you're right.
And also, kids are fucking using marijuana anyway. Who gives a shit?
That's very true.
It's getting legalized in several states, and it's used as a medicinal herb, so...
That's true.
I know kids who have
Dude,
the
I
card
really need
where
to-
they can have CBD.
I really need to quit smoking. Holy shit.
That would be good for you. I don't do any drugs or...
Well, I mean, not even that. It's just, bro, I'm 20 years old and my chest hurts on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Like, hurts. Like, hurts. Really badly hurts.
It could be blood... like, honest, on God, it could very well be, like, blood pressure. You are stressed out of your ass half of the time I talk to you.
That is very true.
Like, I have high blood pressure. I'm trying to get that shit sorted. Don't wiggle when I'm in front of you. I'll get behind you if you're gonna aim. Mistakes can happen.
Shit, nah, I'm not gonna pull the trigger. I'm just checking shit out.
Mistakes.
Get up at them apartments. Yeah, like my
Yeah, that's
entire
a...
life.
Oh, shut up, Soul. Come on. Also, another word about, I just realized. I'm fairly certain you can scope in from the top of those buildings and view into this military compound.
You can.
Yeah, no secrets here.
Oh. Yay.
What now?
I don't have a leather sewing kit.
I did have mine, but... Oh, hey, there were, which, fuck, where is it? Was it, in one of those places there was hunter's boots. Let's go find them.
Fuck it, it'll be alright. It'll be okay.
Alright.
Probably not gonna walk around enough to ruin them by this point anyways.
Well, you know. I'll drill it into people's heads to talk to you. Scream it if I must. But yeah, real shit, I have no idea whether or not
what I want to do, like in regards to what I want to do for me. I've been asked by the commissioner to be a part of some form of detectives thing, or just be a high-ranking officer. And what it sounds like to me is that the troopers, that's basically a perfect fit for me. But I need to know for sure that I'm not going to be roped down by bureaucracy if I'm going to be a part of your group.
What do you mean?
I do things my way. And I expect the freedom of my rank to let me do what needs to be done.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you'll be probably right up there with me and Lucky, but of course I went right to them.
It wasn't what we didn't search. I didn't. You and I never searched in here. So, what is that? That looks like a Russian scope and some bullets.
Do me a favor. Look in the other direction.
Some nice trees. Ow. Why does that
Flashbang.
hurt?
Getting rid of it. Oh, speaking of, fuck.
Oh, I guess because of ears.
Move.
Okay, moving. Heads down. He can't hear me. Good fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was canned bacon.
Back on.
I will store that for later. Can't breathe, what the fuck?
I think it's because the flashbang popped the eardrums a bit.
That's true.
I don't know. In all likelihood, I'll probably join up. If you'll have me. I'm sick of Vincent telling me that according to my job description, I don't have to do that kind of work. Even though literally he knows who I am. I'm sick of bureaucracy kicking me in the ass. Do you know who I am? I don't think we've actually officially properly met.
No, I've never even heard your name.
Really?
Other than tonight when you told me it was Carver? No.
Oh, I guess you're out of the loop then.
Yeah, I don't keep up much.
Warren
do my own
Carver.
thing.
Good to meet you.
Okay.
I'm a war criminal in Livonia.
Of course you know my name. How the fuck are you on the Royal Guard? What?
That's a good question, Edward. Would you like to know the answer?
Because Vincent doesn't pay
Because of
attention to who he
Vincent.
hires?
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, I was the first Royal Guard that was on his list. I don't know if you want to hear
He's
my
a bit
long and
ignorant.
dreary tragic backstory. That's your choice.
I mean, if you want to tell it to me.
Ah, fuck it, you may as well know. Your father does.
Ugh.
So, basically, I don't like your father. He,
I don't like him either.
Yeah, well, I think I like him for a little bit different reasons. So, monarchy's not good for Livonia. Never has been.
Yeah, no doubt.
It is archaic. It's criminal. Your father speaks of royal blood, and his father before him, and his father before him. Your great-great-great-grandfather probably wore knights' helmets and swung swords around.
Nerds.
Mm-hmm. So when this whole talk of the peasants and the not good blood started swimming about, it was obvious our shared people did not like that idea. And so they rebelled.
Yeah.
I am one such rebel. I am not just
Yeah,
one
okay,
such
okay.
rebel, I am one rebel who decided that maybe things need to be taken to a little bit more of an extreme measure. You know how some of Livonia is on fire right now?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
One napalm arsenic bomb later.
Oh.
I didn't realize that it spread that fast
Fucking
in
good
dry
job,
areas.
though, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, it hadn't rained for... I'm not gonna high-five it for terrorism.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, so that bomb went
Regardless.
off, wiped that military base off the face of the map, killed a lot of folk, caught the forest on fire, spread towards one of the surrounding Livonia-controlled villages, specifically controlled by the main foot soldiers who were holding that border. And that's a war crime, so... They eventually captured me. I was taken to the national prison. And then Vincent found me. He heard about my work, and he knows that I'm pretty much the guy to talk to when it comes to important intelligence in the rebel forces. And he tried to break me in his little fun dungeon, as I call it. A fungeon, if you will. He never did.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And so him and I sort of just got a little bit of respect to one another. Him for his persistence and determination to break me, and me for my persistence and determination to say fuck you. And so he gave me an ultimatum that his brother insisted upon. Join the Royal Guard, join the monarchy, or, you know, fucking die. And, well, I'm alive right now, so...
Yeah.
My biggest thing is that if I was going to join the monarchy, I wasn't going to fight my brothers and sisters. I wasn't going to kill my own people. And so here I am. Killing my own people.
Yeah.
Well, no. I'm killing Chernarian people, so it's not the same.
I mean, it's not like it's all that important. They make this shit seem like it's so much more important than it is, but I mean, everyone's doing their own thing, thriving. This point that we're in now is pretty much what humanity is supposed to be.
Except the monarchy has their claws deep into this place, and it's not even their country.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like they've come here, pretty much taken every single ounce of land outside the walls, and then pretended like it was
theirs.
It was a savior plan or some shit.
Edward,
But at first,
your
this was-
your dad doesn't even know how to pronounce Chernaris.
Chernarus.
Yeah. And that stupid faux accent that isn't
The
even...
Chernurusian people.
It's not even natural
It's
to
fucking
Livonia.
ridiculous. Yeah, literally.
It never has been.
What was it, like what? Okay, I'm trying to think. Geographically, Livonia now, past like Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, if I'm not mistaken.
Something
Am I
like
right?
that. I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah, so it's
I'm not a
very
geographer.
It's very Slavic, but it's not fucking. It's not like these motherfuckers are straight Russian. Like
Yes, but after a few years with all the tourism back and forth, and, you know, with the spread of the blood and the accent, things have sort of panned out. I mean,
Yeah,
my parents are American, so... And I hung around with the American tourists trapped within the borders of Livonia, so I sort of just kept their accent.
What's my favorite part is the talk of like royal blood and whatnot, and I'm not even of their
that bullshit.
bloodline.
All
Yet
that
I'm
bullshit.
an heir.
Well, you're a direct descendant from your
I
father.
guess adoption matters. Yeah.
Were you adopted?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it adoption. It's not like 21st century adoption. It's more or less I orphans taken in.
You...
Ooh, little blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pretty white boy. So let's...
Whoa. Hold
let's
the fucking...
take him off the streets because his parents are dead.
Hold the phone. Whoa. I've read the fucking papers. I've read all of that public bullshit. I read everything.
What do you mean?
Dude, it's public knowledge in Livonia. You are of royal blood, as in you are from your father's blood. You're adopted. You're not even... That pompous crown dickhead. He's a fucking liar.
Yeah, no, see, Okay, so you see exactly what I mean now. Now you
Well,
know
yeah, I
why
knew he
don't
was
like them and
lying,
why
but
I act like a fucking asshole. Dude, I got in trouble to be sent here on purpose. What do you like? What do you expect them to kill the heir to their throne because what he gets caught with a couple bags of coke? Okay, no, you're gonna send that little fuck to another country and he can learn his goddamn lesson with his uncle who's a prick. There you go.
You know Vincent's married, right?
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, fuck that. I don't care.
No,
I'm not even
no.
worried about Vincent.
He said only your father knew. He's married to some lady who's not allowed.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably some barmaid.
I know these details. You know how sneaky I am. I fucking creep around that man so much. I knew the gate codes to his armory the entire time he was there, and you know I was in and out of the city for weeks before you guys knew.
Wait,
I was
do you
here.
leave the door open?
No. I mean,
okay,
well,
good.
I did one time, yeah, on accident. I ran out in a panic because I heard him coming my way.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't him.
Here at the time.
It was me. I found that door open.
Oh,
we thought we had a thief.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. No, it was me creeping around. I did low key kind of take some bombs because I went to I'm trying to think of what it's called. Fuck, man, it's a good minute away. But there's
Vivistova?
a zone. It's no. It's way beyond what you guys' walls are now. I mean, I've come in through the secret exit every time I've left and come in. Up until I've known the codes now because I've spoken to the commissioner. But I don't. It's from what I've looked at, the Chamberlain wall plans were to have that be a runoff. Like they never dug the ditch to have the water run down, but basically what it's supposed to be is a runoff to where water does not build in that valley right there and cover like a lake or a stream.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, because if you look at how it's placed, I mean, all somebody had to do is take those grates off and, you know, it's now walk throughable. It's, you know, tall enough, doesn't really have any issues coming in and out of it. It's just stinky as shit.
You think they would have connected a pipeline or some shit?
Yeah, no, and that's exactly what I was saying. But what he said was, you know, water will stand in that valley right there if there's nowhere for it to draw into.
Yeah,
I mean, because of how the wall is placed and how it is placed, so I guess they figured it would be a better idea to have it there. Cost less money with maintenance and whatnot.
That asshole. What a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, that's pretty much why I don't give that many fucks about anything going on here, man. I'm not connected to this shit. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I don't want to be, at least.
Why not?
You gotta think, bro. You take a little poor white boy off the streets and put him in some fucking royal clothing and a crown and act like this man's a prince, and you've never even known this kid. 7, 8 years old. You don't even know this fucking kid. You gotta think. When did you ever hear about a birth? When did you ever hear about, you know, first birthday of the new prince? And yeah, no, you didn't, because there weren't any. There wasn't a fucking prince. I was 8 years old when these fucks kidnapped me, dude. And it was just because my parents were dead. Yeah, royal guards killed both of my parents. My dad was smuggling into Kingdom grounds to some of the guards lots and lots of cocaine because they made their own fucking money off of it. And at the end of the day, a lot of things went sour. I found out about it kind of growing up, and you know, I mean, I didn't really know exactly what they were doing. All I knew at the time was my parents had been killed by royal guards, and now I'm living with the royal family. No, I mean, it's not like I really have too many feelings towards it. It is something I've escaped now successfully, other than Vincent. But if I can figure out a way to get him out of my shit, then I'll definitely be set free. Because I mean, I'm kind of sick of it. Why do you think I've done something with the troopers?
Fuck that thing. Okay, look.
Matter of fact, I don't even have mine anymore.
First off, Jesus Christ.
I got out of that highlighter-looking ass shit a long time ago.
Yeah. First off, Jesus Christ. Secondly, oh my God. Fuck the monarchy. No offense. But
No, I mean,
Jesus Christ.
I can definitely say they have some serious fucking problems, but at the end of the day, I want to say the two probably best people out of the monarchy as far as, you know, higher chain are, of course, Duke Marcus was an amazing man. I don't know too much about him, but I know he was, I guess, my uncle. He was dead a long time, really, before I've, you know, heard much about him. He's been here for most of my life.
I hear good
other
words
than
about
that-
Marcus, but, you know, I was sort of fighting against him.
Yeah, no. I understand that. Other than that, Vincent's been the only other decent one up until, you know, here lately. I've found out a lot more and been kind of up close and personal with him. You know, I wasn't really allowed to be around a lot of the dukes and duchesses for a long time. Being a kid is very, I want to say not privileged, actually, as a royal child. Sit in your room all day, do schoolwork, go to sleep.
Jesus. So, the rebels actually were fighting for the right thing, then?
Yeah, no, most definitely, 100%. And that's kind of the point I was trying to prove a long time ago with some of my projects through schooling and yeah, I guess just speaking to Vincent as well. He doesn't want to hear me out on a lot of things because he himself is in on the whole big secret, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of bullshit. It's something that a lot of people, I can tell, want to escape from. And my biggest fucking thought process was the infection would cause people to come together, but in a different way. This is not safe. I'm sorry. There's more murder and more crime than there has ever been in this country, from what I've heard. And I speak to a lot of CCPD who were a part of the LAE, you know, from day one of occupation.
That's one way to call it, occupation.
I mean, because they didn't fuck it. We don't live here. We don't thrive here. We don't fucking call this place home. This is an occupation. We occupy this land. That's it.
Edward, I don't
This
want
land
the
is
monarchy.
contested.
I don't want the monarchy to dig their heels in here.
You think I do? The ROC, from what I heard, was supposed to be a thing that Marcus was doing to break away from the monarchy. He wanted to start his own thing, try to take land closer into Takistan, since that's not covered at all. I mean, you gotta think, Zagoria borders Takistan. We can easily move further south, take Takistan as well, build our empire, and it not be some bureaucratic... I don't even know. I don't even know what to call it. Because it's a monarchy, but it's most definitely a dictatorship.
Authoritarian aristocracy. That's the term for it.
That
gets thrown around a lot. Well, why don't we... I don't know. Why don't we make sure it doesn't happen? You said it yourself, Marcus Reed is a hero. And it kind of sounds like, despite the way that I think about the man, he had the right idea. Break away off from the monarchy. Have a place that actually is away from all of the bullshit,
let people be people.
Yeah, an actual sovereign land. Like what Livonia should be. Just because the world ended doesn't mean we need kings and queens. It doesn't mean that we need knights patrolling the grounds with automatic rifles.
If CCPD would focus on infection, then we would not have problems come 5 years from now.
Why don't we just get Syntech to figure out some sort of, like, I don't know, like...
From my understanding, Syntech's what made shit worse.
Well, then why don't we fix that, Edward?
I mean, because they're ROC, and I don't want to directly attack another of ROC, because if we do that, then Syntech's automatically got the power to, let's say, call upon the agency, or call upon the NCR, and...
Then let's talk to the agency. Let's start talking to people. Get them on the same page. Look, as much as you say that you're not someone who should be taken seriously, despite the fact that you are, in your words, not mine, pretty dirty white boy from the streets, brought into the Chamberlain family, you're still the heir to an empire. Your word means something a little bit more than your uncle, who's just an old man trying to live out his glory days. No offense, well, full offense, fuck him. You have the potential to be someone that means something. You don't have to be some kid who just wallows in the title. You could make the title mean something. You could make your name as greater than what Marcus Reed is.
I mean, yeah.
Why don't we work towards that, man?
I mean, we could. I haven't really seen much opportunity, and I don't know that many people. I'm trying to gain my connections before I do anything else.
Edward, who's the militant who has the commissioner in his pocket, basically?
I mean, you. Yeah, that's true.
Why don't, in theory, you work out the darker side of things? Because I know for a fact you have your hands in those pockets. You have to have a dealer. Which means you talk to the cartel, don't you?
On a regular, yeah. Why do you think I was with Bubs earlier, man?
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I know. The commissioner doesn't know, but I can see the black. I can see the darkness. It's the rebels didn't get their guns from like weapon dealers in Livonia.
No, they got them from the fucking royal family. What do you mean, me?
Yeah,
most of the time, at least.
We got word from guys who were greedy and didn't say no to the Livonian coin to give us cargo routes.
So my idea, and take a seat with me. Check this out. I wanna point this out really quickly.
No offense, but I don't want to sit in the middle of a fucking road. Not with the drivers around here.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay. So, from my kind of understanding, Chernoris currently has a bank, correct? We have a full banking system and standing economy. Well, I mean, I
sure as shit don't have a bank account. I just have the money.
I mean,
in my pocket.
most of you carry Russian rubles, right?
Something like that.
Okay, so, or at least extremely damaged, probably unrecognizable Russian rubles. Yep. So why don't we, collectively as the CCPD, just collapse that market, make the ruble worth nothing?
You want to run down the economy.
Effectively establish a easier, more elastic kind of barter system, and we can use an object. We could use anything from fucking bottle caps, useless ammo forms.
I wonder what that's a reference to.
Pages of paper. I mean, shit. Think about what America did. It's cigarettes. Yeah, that's true. Cigarettes are honestly worth a good bit.
Bullets.
Nobody smokes anymore, but bullets, yeah.
Well, I mean,
because at the end of the day, there's a lot of options, and there's a lot of items that could be used as valuables if done properly.
Yeah. I mean, hell, that doesn't sound like a bad idea to me.
And other than that, we can kind of start gathering what I want to say kind of allies in some of the forces beyond Syntech. Syntech can be the first target. They're small, pretty worthless at this point in time. Most of their medical employees have either died to their own creation or gone rogue. So make it worse for them. Start fucking them up on a regular. We could possibly do some sort of operation on acquiring their medical field, and we can go from there.
Chamberlain Healthcare Associates.
Because the main thing is the fact of course, you know, Vincent and his little royal guard. That little outpost he has there is pretty much the the main source for the monarchy getting in connected, you know, doing things here. So
well, in order
that
to
should
collapse
be
a
that
local
should be
government, you
that
have
should
to
be
collapse
target
the
number
governor.
that should be target number 10. Exactly. That should be kind of target number X, but we need to go for things before we do that in order to. And he does not have the ability to call upon anyone. And that's exactly what I'm thinking. So, why don't you keep your trust with him for the moment? And we can just kind of go about this discreetly, at least until we start making.
I'm sorry, is Edward Chamberlain asking me to be covert and sweep things under the rug and make things a little bit more intertwined and secret?
I mean, that's on you, but I can genuinely say that I can genuinely kind of sit here and say that, I mean, it would work out. I don't really see a fault.
See, that kind of thought process, that's what makes a Chamberlain real dangerous. You need to keep confidence in yourself. You really do. You got the mind of, no offense, a psychopath, but sometimes you gotta get a little crazy to get things done.
Yeah, I mean, oh, there's a lot to do. Just need to make a game plan, get it done, make a game plan, get some men, get it done.
I can already get the men. I can muster the forces that already know who the hell I am.
But, second thought, after we accomplish whatever we do inside these walls, what are we going to do then? Outside? I mean, because at that point, the only people who can really effectively clear the zombies are gone, other than the Bloodhounds, and they're wherever they are. We haven't really seen them since Dogma's disappearance, and I don't even know the man. I've never even met Dogma. I've just heard the name plenty of times and been told his story on countless occasions.
I can think of something.
Yeah, we'll end up figuring that out, but whatever needs to happen here needs to happen quick and efficiently, or else CCPD is going to continue to have problems, the troopers will continue to have problems, and pretty much the entire country will continue to crumble behind this wall.
And then the monarchy will be in to sweep everything up and become the heroes of a story that they didn't even write themselves.
Yup.
Yeah, fuck that. We'll fix it.
You gotta think, man. That's why the LAE was so adamant about getting good relations with the people. I mean, that original shooting in Cherno was never meant to happen according to their history. Like, they literally came into town. Some of them didn't even have guns out. The only men that had guns out were the two in the front, guarding the entire convoy. And
I know nothing about that.
You've never heard this story? Okay. So,
I was,
according to
Edward, I was briefed specifically on the fact that this area was cited as, what was it? What was the way that it was phrased? Something like a powder keg with no cover.
I mean, yeah, that's fairly true.
And as far as I've seen, the trails are everywhere, and you can smell it in the air.
Yep. Yep. The LAE could not come to, any kind of conclusion to keep things done peacefully here. So from what I understand, the creation of the CCPD was a Chamberlain move to kind of step in over what the ROC had already been attempting to do. And, I mean, it was mostly because the LAE were sent here originally by Chamberlain. Marcus just decided to take his own route because they did not have connections at the time.
Well, the LAE didn't have us two revolutionaries to help it figure itself out, did it?
That's also very true.
Come on, man. You gotta have a little bit more excitement for this. This is the first time that two people in this whole fucking country, in the time that it's been around, have had the same idea and had some form of game plan for a better, brighter future that didn't involve the extermination of mankind.
True. That's true. That's very true.
The only thing that we're exterminating is a local government. And I do that for fun.
Yep. I mean,
I have
All right,
one thing that has not
so-
really figured itself out in my head, though.
What?
Once
How do we
you're-
get rid of Vincent?
Well, no, I can do that with a bullet to the brain. But
Okay.
in regards to after, when the cinders have calmed themselves down and there's nothing but formable ash, what does that leave you? Because all things considered, I can make bank off of my skills. I could be a mercenary in any outfit I choose, because all of them want me in their group regardless.
Yeah.
But where does that leave the prince?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, shit, kid, you are the son of Axel Chamberlain. Regardless of connection, regardless of blood, the people are going to need a leader. And they're going to need somebody who has worth. And I'm not saying it has to be.
Definitely don't want to be a governor.
Fuck that.
No.
But it does need somebody who can lead it. And I'm not saying it has to be you. I'm not going to force
How
that
about-
on you.
We don't even form another government. We just form a society. No leadership. Just a couple people who maybe kind of sort of run things, instruct, teach, and then we let things go.
So a sovereign state with a council of leaders.
Yes.
I'm down. Fuck it.
Essentially. The only reason I say this is because I feel like it's a lot more democratic. People can, of course, and probably would try to appoint and take out leaders, and we would most definitely give the public some type of opinion in that. But
like British Parliament?
Yeah, we could.
Got to make sure it's not corrupt.
U.S. Senate.
So we got to put the right people in the right places, and we have yet to really find the right people.
Documentation. We just have to form up some sort of maybe secretary of certain thing,
Committee of whatever the
so
fuck.
on and so forth. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
And maybe that be whatever this kind of government form is. They can all be over possibly different areas in the station, or they could be over different areas out in the world once we figure out how to do that.
All I ask is that after this shit's over, and we do this thing, because this is going to be a make or break situation.
I want to kill Axel.
You want to kill your father?
Yes. Not my father, but yes. Dickhead needs to die.
That's a big plate.
Monarchy needs to go. Period. All around. Livonia needs to have whatever they have.
The only way
13 years ago, before that fucking monarchy was established, yeah, Livonia was decent. Good, actually. Infection was very minimal, and you did not have people walking around with half their head sometimes.
The only way that's possible is to completely erase the Chamberlain family. And that means
exactly
French Revolution, that shit. Guillotine and all.
Mm-hmm.
And the people want
I mean,
blood
you gotta
in
think, the only reason I'm around, the only reason I'm an heir is because Elitia can't have a child.
I did not know that. That was not public knowledge.
Yeah, it's not public knowledge. Her story's fairly fucking dark, actually.
I don't want to hear about
make
it.
sure
to be
I tell
honest.
it.
It'll make me
I
feel
will
bad if I
tell
kill
it to you another time. No, we're not going to kill her. We'll let her go, but we'll most definitely tell her she can no longer rule.
Okay.
Females are terrible leaders.
Okay. Maybe keep that on the down low in your diary, Edward. Maybe keep that on the down low in your diary. I have a few female friends who could probably lift you up and throw you a few feet.
I mean,
if they heard you talk like that. Hell, there was a woman that we called Tank in the Rebel Forces. Carried a big fucking gun.
Jesus Christ.
Big
It's the
gun.
cocaine talking. Just excuse that.
Yeah, I will excuse that. Don't say that shit. I know the CCPD's a sausage fest, but come on, man.
Jesus Christ. No, I was honestly, that was purely a joke, but comical effect. It was shock value.
I got you.
But
fuck's sake.
I'm a terrible human being.
You're better than most that's staying on the streets.
Shitty person.
Yeah. My public record in Livonia would probably top yours.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
All I did was sell and steal drugs. Pharmaceuticals.
Funny enough, never touched
Isn't
drugs
it weird
in my life.
that 100 years ago? Isn't it funny that 100 years ago cocaine was pharmaceuticals, and then about 50 years ago it was considered illegal everywhere, and then like now it's considered pharmaceuticals again? It's fucking great, man. The way the world works is awesome. History definitely does repeat itself.
Yeah, definitely.
Fucking, I can remember being really, really young and Alicia reading me like novels, or like I guess novellas is what she called them, and it would be like little short stories of cowboys fighting like Native Americans. And this is the closest thing I can think of. Like, yes, most definitely Chernoris is like the Wild West.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
At least in Livonia, you knew who the enemy was.
So, in the coming days, I guess, as we begin to kind of plan how we're gonna do these few things, because like I said, we do want to work sort of quickly. If we can accomplish this,
I'll be on
in a
next stream
week,
soon,
then
by the way.
We made good time. But you know, who knows how many numbers Syntech has? Nobody really sees inside their headquarters at the moment.
That's why I gotta talk to
especially their one. Yeah, exactly. We'll end up figuring it out. We also just are going to need to come up with some sort of law system, how people are going to carry weapons, and what weapons they're going to be allowed to carry and what ones they won't, or if we will create laws like that. You know?
Figures the fuck out what the hell they're doing when it comes to that stuff. Sick and
Most
tired of
definitely.
watching guys get stripped down to their nothings just to see if they have a fucking pistol that doesn't regulate itself.
Exactly. The only thing I do like about Livonian law is that they actually have a pretty decent law enforcement.
Oh no, absolutely, 100%. I have full respect for the guys who run the actual towns in Livonia. The problem is the people who pay their checks. And I don't even think they get paid. I think they get paid.
That's true.
And also some of the laws they enforce are kind of shit. But
OOC, I have to go wash some of my son's bottles, so I'm gonna go do that. It'll take me 5 minutes tops. I'll be back.
It's 1 in, so I'm probably gonna hop off. Because I am sleepy. I've been yawning while my mic's been quiet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this OOC, this does sound like a pretty good plan, though. We can.
Oh, 100%. I have been leaning Carver towards
Big Red
revolutionary. Yeah.
I want to talk to Big Red about possibly like a full destruction of Syntech, like completely taking them off the faction list, completely possibly like re-establishing a new medical and stuff like that.
Hey, if you point him in the direction of the destruction of the local government, I guarantee you, if you phrase it right, yeah.
He'll do it.
Yes, sir.
And
see,
the thing is,
I already got my fingers dug right in. So
I want them to be more focused on actual government things because they're more worried about blowing things up and killing people.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty sad.
Actually, funny enough, Razor's in my chat right now. He says it's a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely hop off. If you have this uploaded, I'm gonna watch it later on. But anyways,
I will happily add it to the YouTube Twitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna go quickly do my little cinematic log off by staring at the ocean.
Gotcha.
Good talk. Have faith in the roleplay when I'm around, boy.
Yep.
See, I told you guys. This is the best example. This is the perfect example of if you're. Hey, I'm talking to the viewer now. I'm not talking to anyone specific, but I'm talking to the viewer right now. If you're a part of the DeZolation, if you're part of the DeZolation server, that is the prime example, Amazon prime example of what roleplay should be in the server.
So if anything, that's a fucking tutorial, baby. That's a tutorial on how to roleplay. Bam. Trust in Boosh. Trust in Bawska. He'll lead you right. Anyway, I gotta do my cinematic log off like I always do. Give me a second. Let me drink my Wawa, my Aquafina. Actually, this is local produce. Fuck it, Giant Eagle. It's a store-bought water. Best RP you've seen? Well, when you look at me, it's kind of what I do. Anyway, not to get on the ego trip. Once again, I find myself staring at the broken ocean that lays before me. It's just to think, beyond that fog is my home. And even though I'm not within its borders, even though I'm not fighting on the fertile soil that I would bleed and die for, I'm still fighting the fight that they're fighting here. And what with the plans with the young Chamberlains got me thinking. Maybe I was meant to fight this fight for the rest of my life. It's not something I'm exactly against. It's something that I've longed for. Freedom. A purpose. A home where everything makes sense. Maybe Chernarus is that home. To be honest, anything that gets the monarchy to piss and cry will make me happy. Just gotta slow burn this plan. Just gotta do it right, execute it with perfection, no matter the situation. We'll do this right. I know we will. And if we don't, well, treason against the monarchy and the Republic of Chernarus is death, so. The risk has never really lessened in my line of work. Ah, fuck it, you only live once. Whatever. And that is where we will end it tonight. Whole lot of fucking lore, boys and girls. Holy shit. Oh. Hope that was worth it. I've gone 20 minutes over my intended stoppage. Whoops. Oh well, not the worst thing that I've done. The plans have been set in motion, and now an alliance, possibly dark, you don't know. Perhaps a beacon for a freer, more judicially sound Republic of Chernarus. One that is without the archaic royalty that lives beyond the ocean. I think I worded half of that sentence wrong, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't as long as it sounds fancy, it'll get the job done with what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to hype you fuckers up for next stream. If you liked this stream, by the way, if you're watching this as a VOD, or if you're watching this right now while it's being recorded, please do drop a like, and make sure that you tell me how cool it was and how good the roleplay was by putting a comment on the VOD's comment section down below underneath the description. And also, if you are not a part of the DeZolation PvP, if you're not a part of the DeZolation PvE/RP PS4 server, or the community that's involved, be sure to go down into the description when I edit it to see the link to that Discord. And if the Discord is not working, drop a comment and I'll
just let me know if it's not working as an invite, and I'll just replace it with a new one. I do not stream on the regular as I usually have, where it's literally just every fucking day. I've just felt really motivated to do so. And that's about it. Oh, if you want to, you can subscribe. If you don't want to, I don't care. I'm not going to chase clout, and I'm not going to beg for it. It's your choice, and if you do subscribe and you don't like what I'm doing, or you don't like the content that I put out, if I do put out any at all, you can just click the button again and unsubscribe. It's your choice. I don't give a fuck. Hell, you could dislike this video. You could dislike this video and then leave a really rude comment. You could tell me that my voice smells or that my eyes are doo-doo. You could tell me whatever the hell you want. You could roast the shit out of me. Doesn't matter. Anyway, with all that said and done, thank you for watching. And, be kind. Be good people. And stay safe, Survivor. Bye.